Hey, welcome to your wonderful, fabulous life. Now, in this video, you and I are going to talk about how to once and for all defeat FOPO. What's that? Fear of people's opinions. So get ready. It's coming right up.
We are closer, closer than before. We are closer with God's power.
Hey there, this is your wonderful, fabulous life. I'm Rhonda Crawford, and it is a pleasure to see you today. Now, today we're coming together and we are defeating once and for all FOPO, fear of people's opinions. And I'm going to be giving you 3 principles that will revolutionize the way you think about the way people think about you. So here we go. So the first principle I want to share with you on beating the fear of people's opinions is to be motivated to please an audience, not of the millions of people that are on social media or the hundreds of people in your neighborhood or on your job or in your school or even the few people in your home, but ultimately we have to be motivated to please an audience of one. And that one person is not ourselves. That person is our Father God. And being motivated to please our Father God only and firstly really is being motivated to live out the purpose that He has designed for our lives. And I came to the place where I understand that if I'm going to live out God's purpose for my life, I have to make a choice. I can either choose to do that or I can choose to be motivated by what people may think about me. I can't do both at the same time. And sometimes the thing that stops us is not so much something that someone has necessarily said about us actually, but it's what we're thinking that they might think about us if we step out and do the thing that we think they might not think so well of us if we do it. I mean, that's kind of baseless, and a lot of times that's what fear does. It stops us in our tracks because we're thinking about something that may never even come to pass. So the second principle I want to share with you on beating the fear of people's opinions is this: we need to look at failure differently. Now, when we are just so overcome with thinking about what people might think about us or thinking about, well, what if this doesn't work out the way I want to? Well, what happens is that FOPO turns into FOFO. FOPO, fear of people's opinions, turns into FOFO, fear of failing openly. And we end up getting to this place where we feel like, okay, what if I step out and it blows up in my face and everybody who was against me, who was critiquing me, who was the naysayer, everybody sees it and exactly what they say was going to happen is what happens. Well, I'd rather not step out if that's going to happen and I end up just looking crazy in front of everybody. But we need to look at failure differently. And how we do that is by looking at the fact that failing doesn't make us a failure. It doesn't change who we are on the inside. All failing does is it shows us what not to do the next time. You see, we can fail forward rather than failing backward into depression and embarrassment. You see, I'd rather step out and fail and find out that, okay, maybe I shouldn't have done it this way, or maybe this wasn't the timing, or maybe I make this adjustment the next time that I step out to do something, rather than not doing anything and have the same dream just kind of tormenting me on the inside day after day, year after year, the same fears keeping me in a position of inactivity and not getting anywhere. Let's step out and let's look at failure differently and recognize that actually failure is something that's helping me get to the place of victory a little bit quicker next time because I know what not to do. So the third principle I want to share with you in beating the fear of people's opinions is to do whatever it is that God has purposed on your heart to do, whatever it is He's called and created you to do, that thing that has been burning like a passion on the inside of you, to do it uncomfortable, and even afraid until you break through that feeling of fear. I want to share something with you. It always costs us something to protect our comfort, to preserve our comfort. How does it cost us? Well, it costs us in the realization of our dreams. It costs us in the expression of our character. It costs us in being able to walk out our integrity. It costs us in being able to see the power of God really manifest in our lives, because we're kind of sitting on the sidelines and not moving forward, not doing anything with all that God has placed on the inside of us. And it also costs others. Sometimes it even costs the critics who might be saying negative things about us, because sometimes the critic is the person who needs what you have on the inside of you more than other people that are around you. So sometimes it can cost them as well. And you know what? We've got to come to the place once and for all where we recognize that what people think about us is really none of our business. It's between them and God. And we can't come to the place where we finally say, I am not allowing my destiny to be at the mercy of what I think someone might think about me. I'm not allowing my destiny to be at the mercy of even what someone says about me, because I know that I've got a God that's bigger than anything and everything I can see, any failure, any bad thing in my past, and I'm just going to trust him and step out and see great things take place in my life. Now, I'm trusting that this has been of value to you, and if so, please like, share, and comment. And once again, I want to encourage you, be free from FOPO. Walk out the God-given and God-ordained purpose for your life. We'll see you soon.